Hi everybody, and welcome to Three Sheets to the Mouse. My name is Bill McKim. I'm up here in the control center, and in just a couple of minutes you're going to be out there listening to an adult-themed Disney podcast with content and language that may not be suitable for younger passengers.
We're ready.
Oh, great. Well, Sherry says we're ready, so we'll see you out there on the podcast.
Good luck.
Fuck that little twig. It's horse shit. I podcast my way.
I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared be prepared.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 91 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We are five average guys with love for all things Disney, and joining me on this week's show are four guys who won't eat anything less than a 7-course meal prepared by a 3-star Michelin chef. Adam.
I'm bougie, but not that bougie.
Tim.
I don't eat there.
Trenton.
I don't like food. I love it.
And Mikey.
I always find Michelin restaurants, their food tastes like rubber.
We're here to talk to you about Disney parks, Disney booze, and a little bit of debauchery in between, so sit back, relax, grab a glass of 1986 Chateau Lafite Rothschild,
Yeah,
and enjoy the
You buying?
and enjoy the adult side of Disney with Three Sheets to the Mouse.
You notice how he didn't answer you, Tim? I just want to point that out.
Well, it is like $950 a bottle.
It's more than that.
Yeah, now
I saw one of the wild
The
last year. It
86
was $1,500.
The 86 would be about... I looked up what an auction for the 86 would be, and it's about $955 or $960. It's expensive.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's a little pricey. But it's supposed to be really good. I'll never know.
I will never know either. It's the holy grail of wine.
Speaking of things that are supposed to be tasty, Trenton, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, yeah.
The look on his face was great when you went to
It's
him.
supposed to be tasty.
I think... are we bringing back the airplane bottles?
Is it the Thacker?
It's the Tall Boy Miller Lite.
Okay, like I said, that are supposed to be tasty but aren't.
And when this runs out, the next time there's a pause, I'm going to go get cheap Canadian whiskey with some Diet Coke. So it's going to be a fun morning.
No light was ever meant to be tasty.
I don't think it was ever meant to be tasty either.
What? Man, you'll grow into it.
You buying?
I'm sure.
You buying? I'll ask the same question. Until you guys are sending me things to drink, you can't complain about what I'm drinking.
It's illegal for us to do that in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're not complaining what you're drinking. We're making fun of what you're drinking.
Hey, Scott, set him up with an Ardbeg on me, all right?
Yeah, right. That went over well the first time.
Yeah, we'll get to that story in a second.
Michael, what are you drinking tonight?
I've got a little Knob Creek.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Fancy.
nice.
Yeah, a little Knob Creek Select. I finally cracked that open. It's been sitting here for a while, so...
Drank a little bit of too much of that last night.
I think I've already had quite a bit too much of it because I've been nursing the bottle all day. I started when I got home from church, and I've just been,
I love that sentence. Well, it started when I got home from church. Praise the Lord, drink the booze.
I drink every time I go to church too, so I feel you.
It's cold down here in Arkansas right now, and I had to go grocery shopping, so you got to deal with the people at Walmart the best you can.
I mean, is there not a grocery store near you that's not a Walmart?
Oh, yeah, but it's like a step below.
Is it
it's
Piggly
like
Wiggly?
between Walmart.
Just like saying Piggly Wiggly.
It's an IGA.
I was gonna say, my next
it a
guess was
Winn-Dixie?
a Doshers, so...
It's IGA is kind of right in between Walmart and Dollar General.
Oh.
So it's like Save-A-Lot Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we got a Dollar General right next to CV's, but
CV's or CVS?
it's the CV's IGA. But hey, big news. We just had our first Dollar Tree open up this past year.
Oh, my.
That stuff that costs
Yep.
more than $1.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Dollar Tree is all $1.
Arkansas is really stepping it up.
Either Dollar Tree or
Dollar
Dollar
Tree had,
General.
like-
One of them doesn't have.
Dollar General is
Okay.
more than
Yeah,
$1.
Dollar General, that's what we have.
And you can get all kinds of stuff there, but Dollar Tree, well, it's also $1, and you can still get all kinds of shit there. I mean, all kinds of shit. They got a whole grocery section now. You can get 4 eggs.
That scares me.
For $1?
That does scare me.
yeah.
That does scare me.
You can get fucking 12 eggs for like $2.36.
But maybe if you only need.
But if
Yeah.
you only have the $1,
Yeah, that's true. And you only need 4 eggs.
yeah, I mean, if you don't eat a lot of eggs, and the others are going to go to waste, you know?
I never finish a carton of eggs.
I have to.
Yeah,
say,
you got an overnight house guest that you met at a local drinkery, and you're like, I'm gonna do one up nice, but I don't really want eggs because I get the egg farts. You just go get a 4-pack.
Let me whip up my one-night stand, a fucking French-style omelet real quick. You want
My
a
one-night
frittata,
stand
bitch?
eggs.
Let's go.
You can have an egg for breakfast.
Well, while you're cooking them eggs, you can try to remember their name.
Can we move on from the goddamn dollar store conversation?
I say, just call her Shelly.
Wow. Wow.
That's a terrible pun.
Oh.
Tim, what are you drinking?
I've got some Pocono Rubus, is a raspberry IPA from our local brewery.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. You guys went to your the local
Yeah,
brew
we
pub.
started
Yes.
out there, and then I continued to finish off half a bottle of tequila. So there's that.
Yeah, and I drank half a bottle of
Oh,
Knob Creek
yeah,
Select last night.
You bottled down your Casa
Yep, sure did.
Dragones.
Oops.
Save that cork, man. That thing's a baby killer.
Jesus.
It's
It's
heavy.
Like you put it in a tube sock, use it as a fucking
Oh,
blackjack.
you don't. Yeah, pretty much. You can knock somebody, give somebody a nice knot.
If you drop that from counter height, you could probably
Easy.
break a toe.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's heavy. Adam, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I also got a growler, but it's a doble style, however you say it. But I
Double?
can't remember the name.
Dobel.
Dobel style. But
It wasn't from them. It was. I mean, they sold it, but it's from a different.
It's a local brewery, but I don't remember, and I looked it up, and I got drunk last night. Sorry.
So does it get a lot of like dark fruit, caramel, sweet malt?
It's really
forward
good.
flavor?
I really like it.
Doubles
but
are good.
I
It's
just-
probably pretty high alcohol content too, I would assume, huh?
I want to say it was either 7 or 6.9.
Yeah, it was like 6.9.
It's a dangerous
higher ones
fucking
up there.
beer.
It's really
any
good,
double is
though.
going to be a fucking dangerous beer.
But they're so tasty.
Thank the monks of Belgium.
Game.
That's right.
Blame the Phoenicians
And they make good waffles.
Monks?
and pretzels.
Chocolate.
That they
Aren't-
do.
Belgium.
Didn't we get them from?
And
Didn't we
pretzels.
get pretzels from them too?
That was Germany.
Bavaria.
I'm more of a beer guy,
Yeah.
not really a baked goods kind of fella.
I like pretzels.
Pretzels go good with beer.
It's all yeast.
I don't really like
Don't.
that word.
Don't. Yeast.
Instead of doing moist.
Tonight,
It's moist yeast.
I know. And every April you get to celebrate Easter.
I got
It's where you get all the eggs,
Zombie Jesus Day.
but only 4 of them. You just get a 4-pack of eggs and hide them in the front yard for Easter.
it all comes full circle.
Or an ovuloid.
My yeast got
No.
moist.
No.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey Scott, what are you drinking?
Trent, to answer your question, I have a glass of whiskey, and I have my fellow BSEA co-host Brant Burke to thank for this. This is Blanton's straight from the barrel.
This one's hot as fuck.
Oh, it's hot.
Like-
I want to say
like
it's close
sexy?
to like 60%.
We had that in the Villa.
Yes, we did. I like the gold battle.
The gold. Yeah, I like the gold better than the straight from the barrel.
It's hot. It's not overly hot.
I drank
That's
it and it was fine. I know other people said it was hot, and I was like, I don't know.
It was hot. It's hotter
good.
than the regular Blantons, but
Oh, yes.
it's not overly hot like the knob is.
Regular Blanton's is around 53%.
It's not as hot as Foolproof 17.
That's why I don't like
Nothing
the
is
knob.
as hot as Proof
No.
Proof 1792.
That's why I don't like the knob. The knob is too hot. It burns my fucking chest. And I
Shit.
don't like that feeling.
60%.
No, the
Oh, I
1792
love
was
knob.
like no. It was jet fuel.
Well, okay, so Knob Creek Select is aged for 9 years. So while it's 60%, it is very mellow for 60%. $17.92
It's disgusting.
is 62.4%. And it's not aged for 9 years. It's only aged for about 3 to 4.
And it tastes like rocket fuel.
It does.
It is hot. I still have a bottle there that will probably last me 2 years.
Yeah, right. That bottle of Calumet was supposed to last me 3 weeks one time.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's
this
different.
is one you have
yeah.
to nurse.
You die if you drink too much of
You
this.
die if you drink 1792 in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
So in 3 weeks, we'll be looking for a host.
We forced ourselves to drink that bottle, so we just wanted to
No,
get
I
rid of
did it. I stopped. I had the one glass, and I'm like, I'm not drinking any more of this. I made you finish that. I wasn't drinking that.
Oh, it's nasty.
It sounds like something I probably couldn't really go, afford to run a pickup right now. So don't worry. 3 weeks.
No.
No,
you're safe.
1792. The footprint wasn't
it's-
that
It's not that
expensive. Like,
expensive.
It's
$40
it's about $40.
Okay.
It's not that bad
all the 1792 stuff is pretty cheap. I mean, the regular
Yeah,
1792 is like
it's pretty
$20
reasonable.
for now.
Yeah, now.
I think they're. I think the Barrow Warehouse is starting to hit their price market. Their market price. I saw 1792 creep into the high 30s
I
this
don't
weekend.
think it's worth it.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. It's not. When it was $29, it's
But you
absolutely
can't
worth it. At 30,
Count this weekend for alcohol shopping.
Yeah.
true, but
From now until
it
the
is-
end of the year,
it-
you can't really.
the small batch has been scarcer and scarcer at our local store.
It'll pick up from now till Christmas. After Christmas, it'll probably go down because it's not a New Year's alcohol. It's not a party alcohol. When you think of bourbon, you think of enjoying it. It's not really a party
For me, it is.
alcohol.
I make everything a party.
that is absolutely not true
Well,
for us.
for the average folk.
Hell, we bottled down the Woodford Reserve this weekend. Almost bottled it down. We got
See, I don't like that
maybe a
either.
glass left in it.
Yeah.
Poor Trent.
You don't like the Woodford?
hot whiskey.
Oh, Woodford is so good. Woodford's not hot. It's like 48%.
Yeah, Woodford.
He likes
I don't.
Fireball.
Oh, no,
no,
please
no.
tell me you don't like
gives me
Fireball.
Horrible heartburn.
We did Fireball one time. And
What about pecan and praline bird,
Bird
dog?
dog.
No, it's William Wolf. I like the William Wolf caramel and pecan. Yeah,
The sea salt caramel, is that what it is?
Okay, well, basic white girl.
I do like those. If
Right?
I had
Is there
to
a
pick
pumpkin one?
a flavored whiskey brand that I liked, it would be the William Wolf. No, I like sweet bourbons. Everyone knows that. I like Calumet. I like fucking.
See, Calumet is not that much hotter. Is not that much as mild. The Woodford's almost equal. It's a little bit hotter.
Woodford's equal to Calumet.
Calumet and Widow Jane are both equally.
He really liked Widow Jane. But Widow Jane is really...
I suggest you try the Oceans.
I tried
we
that
have.
in the villa.
No,
Oceans is
each
good.
voyage is a little different. I think we
So
have
far,
the
the
13.
12 is my favorite.
This is the 13 that
Whichever
we have.
one was in the
Cash
villa is the
drink
one that I
one.
tried.
No, we have the 12. It's 12. There's a
It
12.
was okay. It was. It wasn't bad, but I wouldn't buy it.
The Groth is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nursing that bottle.
Speaking of things that we drink, this week we wanted to recap some of the things we ate, some of the things we drank, some of the restaurants we went to, the bars we went to while we were at the Great Sheet Up down in Orlando, down in the Walt Disney World. So, I think what better way to start is because we've told you about alcohol. Let's talk about some of the dining that we had down there at the World. Does anyone have a restaurant that they have never been to that they tried for the first time?
We
when
have
they were down
two.
there?
Yeah, with 2.
All right.
All
Because I have some quick service that have been new to me, but all the rest I've done
everywhere I
before
went,
and they're still good.
Well, we
So we'll get to those in a little bit.
started with the Inner Circle dinner at Hoop-de-Doo.
So we have 3 then.
So Hoop-de-Doo Review is a brand new restaurant for you guys. How was it?
Pop up the angel.
Bertha Pop Up the Angel.
It's
yes.
loud.
It's very loud.
It's very loud.
That's not. I mean, I'm not being negative. I'm not
But
being.
it's fun.
You know.
We had a blast.
A lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Everybody that went out to that had a blast. It was a lot of fun. The
I was
waiters
drinking
were
wine because it's all you can drink: wine, beer, or sangria. And the beer choices was Yingling and Bud Light, and I can't do either one of those. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll drink wine. So they started me off wine in these little tiny mason jars, probably about a 4-ounce pour.
Right.
And then they bring you 2 at a time. So I drank those, and the guy comes. I mean, this mason jar was huge, filled with wine.
It wasn't quite the large mason jar from Whispering Canyon, is it?
No.
but it was a full mason jar.
Well, he was priming me up because right after that was when the girl came over and she's like, "You're my special helper," and I was just drunk enough to get up on that
I
stage.
did eat somewhere that I've never been. Me and Stephanie ate Tiffins for the first time.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about Tiffins.
I wouldn't spend the money that the items cost if I didn't have the dining package.
The Lion King dining package.
Well, the Lion King thing was way worth it.
We did the Lion King dining package. That was 100% worth it. But the entree that I had that was already $62, I would not pay $62 for that. And it was delicious.
It's good food. It is pricey, but you are talking about in-park restaurants, and you, apart from like Monster Paw, Brown Derby, you're not really getting that good of a quality food.
I disagree. Because the
Oh,
quality.
the quality's
was
great.
awesome.
Absolutely.
No, I'm saying.
No, he's saying
you're getting. No, I'm saying for the price, you're paying a lot of money because it is a quality restaurant inside a park,
okay.
and there's only about 3 other restaurants that I could think of that are on par in the parks like that.
I wouldn't put Brown Derby on that list.
I would.
I wasn't. Too impressed
I
with it.
enjoyed Brown Derby. It sounds stupid, but I might actually put Skipper's Cantina on that list. Yeah.
Really?
I really
know you guys went
truly
there last
enjoyed my
trip
meal there,
I
and
enjoyed it.
bang for the buck. It was
for the
really
buck. It was
good.
I had we discussed this when we did we all went there the first time in the episode. I don't know what the episode number is. I did end up getting the steak and lobster tail, and it was a small but very 77. It was a small but very, very well cooked steak. A small but very, very well cooked butter poached lobster tail. Mashed potatoes had a lot of truffle oil in them, like a lot. I mean, like all I tasted for the rest of the night was truffles, but that's a weird complaint. But because truffles are delicious, but
Yes, I was just gonna say yes.
So
please,
bougie.
yeah.
Oh God, too
it
much
was a
truffle
bit
oil. All I
overpowering
had
to
was
be honest.
truffles
But I like
from the
truffles. But I mean, when your whole meal tastes like truffles, it's like okay.
Truffle oil can be.
White people problems.
If you overdo the truffle
this is
oil,
definitely a first world
it
problem
can
to
be
have.
very overpowering.
But I don't think I would go back there. But for $99 to get that, the appetizer that we all got, a dessert, an alcoholic beverage, and the show, and that private safari, it was totally worth $99 a person, like without question.
You see, for me, and this has always been the deal with Tiffins, at least for me, if you're an adventurous eater who's not going to get your steak, your lobster, your basics, it's an awesome restaurant. I have never ordered a steak there. I have never ordered something that I can get pretty much everywhere else. Because I'm kind of an adventurous eater. It's not something that I'm going to order. So if you're more exotic in your choices, then go there. But yeah, there's probably better steak on property. There's probably better lobster tail on property for cheaper prices.
I didn't see anything on the menu that really stuck out to me as being exotic that I wanted to try, though. I mean, that shank that you got looked really good, but that was about
awesome.
about the extent of. Yeah, I mean, I tried it. It was
So
really
good.
good. But I mean, that's.
Did they have the whole fried
did have
fish?
that. No.
Nobody ordered it, but they have it.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty adventurous. I mean, for someone to get a fried fish at their table and the entire fried fish, and who's never had,
And I
the fish
might have
presented
gotten that
like
if I
it's pretty
felt like
adventurous.
it was a good deal with the dining package, and I felt like working for my food, because it's a lot of work. I mean, it's not.
It's not. It's so not. It comes.
supposed
It
to
flake
flakes.
that
I've had it.
okay. I mean,
It's literally, you can tear it apart with your hand. It's messy as all fuck, but it flakes
They
right
oh,
off.
they
cross-hatch
score
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah, they cross-hatch it before they fry
Yeah,
it. So yeah, they score
It
it.
flakes right off. It was amazing. It grossed Tim out. It was
Yeah,
good.
meat off the bone.
It grossed me out because it was fucking staring at me.
It was not only was it fish, but it was also meat on
It had
on the
the head
bone.
and
so-
And it was
everything.
whole, and it was had the head
head.
and everything. And it was fucking staring at me. I was like,
Now, what
"Turn
was
your feet
very
away,
odd,
look
though,
at
and
me."
Lauren got it. She said it was good. Lauren Shoemaker and Chris Jossel went with us to this dinner. She got chicken and waffles. Now, that's something I found odd to be on the menu at Tiffins.
It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
Because they didn't have the duo of
Which is
venison,
what I would
which
have
kinda
gotten
pissed
had
me
it had
off.
been on there.
That was so good.
Another thing that was kind of weird is that when we first got there, they told us about what you can get from Tiffins, and they said
They
cocktails.
did say that.
They didn't say anything like only this or this or this. They said cocktails. So
Yeah.
a couple of people ordered drinks, and when they got the bill, it was separately on the.
Yeah, it was kind
And
of.
I mean,
Really?
Yeah, it was
yeah,
But
I
they
mean, one
gave
of,
it
one
to
of
us
those people
together.
was me, and I wasn't a dick
Oh, okay.
about it, but I was like, well, if I'm going to get charged for this, and beer or wine, I guess, was what was supposed to be included, I'll order a glass of wine that's double the price of this Jin's tattoo that I ordered.
Yeah, because my wine was more money than
So I
the
was like,
drink.
all right, well, if I'm already paying for it, bring me this $28 glass of wine. Or just add my cocktail as part of the package, and they
okay.
fixed it and added the cocktail.
So, all right, so that brings me to my only new experience for sit-down dining was that we did the new dining plan. We did the new alcohol-included dining plan for this trip. And I gotta say, it is incredibly worth it. So, essentially,
see
it was
it.
$72 a day per adult, okay? Now, we went to the Brown Derby. And, let me take it back. Let me do a single credit one. So we went to Hacienda, one of our favorites. I got the costillos and salsa de chile, which is basically a Mexican short ribs, served over a potato puree. It was incredible. That right there is $30. And then I got a cocktail, which was $20. So right there is $50. I've essentially almost paid for my meal right there. And then on top of that, we were able to get an appetizer, which was the corn soup, which, Tim,
Right?
testify to that.
That
man.
is
I
awesome.
love it. I gotta make another
That
batch
soup
of
is
that.
amazing.
I haven't made it in a while.
And I love the way they present it. So when they bring it to your table, they bring you the bowl, and it's the roasted corn, some creme fraiche, and the herbs and spices just in the bowl, right there. And then they pour the cream of elote on top of it, and it's like piping hot, and then it mixes all together. It is so
Pour service is
it's such a
awesome.
great dish.
First they started with the corn chips at the bottom,
There's corn chips and the
Oh
peppers.
yeah, that's right. Corn chips on the
and
bottom.
then right after that, then they drizzled the Tabasco or whatever it was on top.
It's such a great service. It's such a great presentation of the dish. That right there, and that's another $8. So each of our meals right there was about $60 in and of itself.
Wait, you got the app with the regular dining plan? I thought they only give.
We you get a dessert, but you can ask for an appetizer,
In lieu of.
and they will allow you to substitute as long as it's under like $12 or $10.
That was one thing at Tiffins
They'll
that was very
substitute it for
underwhelming
you.
was desserts, though.
But
Yeah, their desserts are not.
they're
that
okay. They're okay.
Good.
On top of that, then I also had a quick service for that day. So then I have a quick service meal where I can get another alcoholic beverage with my quick service meal. So if you go over to like the Liberty Tree Public Inn or the Liberty Public Inn in Epcot in America, and you get a burger, you can get a beer with that burger.
I thought
and
it was
it's
one
all
a day.
I
included.
thought. Well, it's not
No,
one a day,
it
but
is-
I thought it was only table service that they were giving beer at.
No, you get an alcoholic
No, I'm
beverage with
talking
your
about
quick
in,
service
in
as long as they sell
Magic
it.
Kingdom. I thought it was only table service.
Oh yeah, I'm saying the one in America.
Oh,
in-
I'm sorry,
in
in
Epcot.
Epcot. I thought
So
you
if-
said Liberty
so if you're
Square
at the-
for some reason.
I was about to say. Well, I said the Liberty Tree,
Oh.
the Liberty Tree Tavern, but then that's also, kind of a tongue twister because then there's the Liberty Public Inn in Epcot's American Adventure. Yeah.
You see, that's where I'm getting everything confused with.
But so like I said, you can get an alcoholic beverage with your quick service. Now, if you pay for a child's dining plan, guess what? Their quick service is the same as an adult. So you buy theirs with the money, okay? You buy theirs with actual money, and then you use their quick service for food and beer as well.
See, my only problem,
Or food and
I'm sorry.
cocktail.
My only problem is with the dining plan that it turns out to be, at least for me, number one, way too much food.
Oh, it's a shit ton of food.
Number
Trust me.
two, my whole life and my whole vacations, I was stressed out the whole time on the dining plan. Did I use all my credits? Am I going to have this left over? And it just became this neurotic thing where one day we didn't use all our credits and we ate sit-down meals 3 times.
Yeah.
Because
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I paid for it. I'm using my credits. No. And I just don't want that.
We always used our table service meals. We did have at the end of the trip, as we were coming up to the end, we did have a couple of quick service left over because sometimes we just didn't eat it. But guess what? We could order. Yeah, breakfast is now there, and in breakfast you can get an alcoholic beverage if you use your quick service as well. So it definitely takes work to make it beneficial.
And I feel like you have
but
to
it can be
plan
incredibly
your trip
beneficial
around when you make a fucking dinner reservation, or
Like,
I need to make sure I use my
exactly.
quick service today, and we have to be over here by this time because I have a table credit that I have to use, and
It is much easier when you get up before noon.
No, it's not, because I totally disagree with that. Because on this particular trip that we just came back from, we would have had
a lot
left over. A lot.
Oh, look, trust me, we definitely ate, and it's a lot of food. But I stress it enough. If you plan it right, and if you take the time to make sure you know what you're going to eat, know where you're going to be, it's wonderful.
It's great.
But
if
then again,
you're
also,
only doing
we
park.
save money because, like, at Rose and Crown, which Adam will talk about in a second, me and Stephanie shared a dish. We were both completely happy with how much we ate, and it was much cheaper than a dining plan.
That was a big entree you guys got.
It
too.
is.
And then you got the
bubble and squeak.
The
side
big
dish. potato
thing.
Yes,
Which is not, by the way, as good as you get on as your side when you used to order the fish and steak. It would come with like a little one, and that was in like a little patashu bowl. This was just the bubble and squeak in a bowl, and it was not as good.
Yeah. So now you guys went to Rose and Crown. Adam, that was your
Yes.
first time there for a while?
Ever.
Or first time there
It was our
ever?
first time there ever.
Forever.
Really?
Ever.
And they were going
I
to skip
love
it
that.
ahead
I
to
love
force
that.
them to go.
Ever.
Love that place.
I
Now, did you go to the bar?
No,
and
we
then
didn't
go
have
to the
Okay,
dinner?
here was the game with this.
You didn't have time to
We
walk all
barely
that
had
distance?
time to make it to Magical Express after this, and we made it with like 5 minutes to spare. But it was really good. I really had enjoyed my time there. The staff was very attentive. Because we were in a rush, we told them, hey, listen, we're going to all order our stuff right now, and if you can bring the check when you bring the dessert, so this way we can get out and go.
Mm-hmm.
The whiskey flight was awesome.
Oh, yes, the
Macallan
McAllen
flight.
flight.
So good.
Such a great deal.
Amazing deal on it.
It is a great deal. A Macallan 18 is already $39 in
It was
of
so
itself.
good.
So basically, you've paid for your Macallan 18, and you're getting Macallan 12 and Macallan 15.
Yeah, I don't
to
think
go
I could
with
ever.
It's
drink
only
Macallan.
$25. No. The flight was 25.
Yeah.
Is it not?
39.
It's 39.
Oh,
29.
Flight was 28.
Right.
28 or
that's what I'm
30.
saying.
The Macallan 18 is $39
41.
to begin with.
Macallan
That's
18
not
is
such a
41.
great fucking deal.
Oh, 41 now? Yeah, it's gone up.
And I wonder if I could just choose to not have the rest of the flight and just, can you fill them all up with the Macallan 18? That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
We might as well just get a full pour of 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed
good.
enjoyed the 18.
Now, Adam, is it $259 a bottle good?
No. Nothing is $259 a bottle good in my opinion.
It is, Macallan is gold, man. It's literally gold. But it is
And I
very
definitely wouldn't pay
overpriced
for the
on
Johnny
wine
Walker
because
flight
of
over
the
this
name.
one. That's
You can
more
get-
expensive.
No, absolutely not. Well, here's the case. I mean, you say it's $259 good. I don't think I would spend any kind of money like that on any kind of bottle. Also, considering I can get comparable, not exactly the same, but comparable stuff for like $100, $120.
Yeah.
So-
The 15 is not that far off in taste for the 18, and it's half
No.
the price.
$22.
More than half the price.
I mean, you can you can get an 18-year-old whiskey or an 18-year-old Scotch that is sherry barreled for $70 less than that easily.
And it's a lot when you think about it that way. So, but I enjoyed my meal. I had the short ribs, and they were literally fall off the bone. It was amazing. The food was really good. Service was excellent. I mean, the only thing I don't remember that clearly was
you
the
got
dessert.
did you get the pudding, the toffee pudding? The sticky toffee pudding? The sticky toffee pudding is delicious.
The sticky toffee.
They
pudding.
took the banoffee tart off the menu. I was fucking pissed.
Oh no!
They took. Well, that's. I wanted to throw this to Trenton for a second because there was a whole bunch of stuff that he talked about that was on this menu.
This menu has been stripped.
That was gone.
Well, it had been the same for several years, and now they originally took off the New York strip and fish dinner with the bubble and squeak. Then it was just a steak. Now there's not even a steak on this fucking menu now.
No, they took the steak off because guess what?
It was a Jameson whiskey green peppercorn cream sauce. It was fucking amazing. They've taken off the banoffee tart.
That sucks.
It was
that
fucking
is bullshit. That is horseshit.
Online, the menu.
And now it's not. Now it's just beef
made with lamb.
And they changed it to beef.
Now it's not. It's just beef.
And this is, this is still, I would still say, like Adam said, this is still one of my favorite restaurants on property. But they've definitely
still good.
Stripped it pretty
bad.
I
had a lot of fun.
Front.
Yeah. They used to have Sunday roast, and that's gone too, I think.
Well, we didn't go on.
No, they did. They used to have pot roast. It's not on there.
No, they have Sunday roast every day. Like they used to have traditional Sunday roast with mushy peas and potatoes and Yorkshire pudding, and that's gone.
I had a Scotch egg. Scotch egg was real good. But
Scotch egg is good, man.
It was hard boiled.
Yeah, it's hard boiled. It should be a little bit runny in the middle. They cook it all the way through.
What are you gonna do?
I know.
I love runny eggs.
I can't wait to go to the London and get a real Scotch egg.
But I think this meal was me and Stephanie shared something we've never ordered off this menu, and it was the cheapest item actually. It was a lot of fucking food. We got the chicken tikka masala, and it was really, really good. Mm-hmm. It was really good here, and I mean, I've always been skeptical, be like, oh, that's just like the cheap chicken dish, but it was delicious.
Hey, chicken tikka is great. I love chicken tikka. It's a nice introduction to. And I'll put the air quotes in Indian cuisine because it's not really Indian.
And Pop, you had the cheese plate, right?
But it's very good.
Yeah, which they didn't
have 2 cheddars and a blue, right?
Oh no.
It was very good.
Yes.
It was good.
The cheddars are really good. I didn't eat the blue. Alexis ate the blue because we don't eat cheese.
Yeah, Alexis Laird did. And that was another thing. They accommodated us adding a person to our reservation. No issues at all.
And
going in, we got buzzed into our table early and all that good shit. I mean, it was. We got to sit right on the water. We sat outside, which was a little warm, but. Yep, and we were sitting right there. Our table was on the water. Like it couldn't have been any closer. Yeah, so.
Literally right by the lock.
That's pretty awesome.
But I can definitely say there are 2 different venues there now since I've eaten there. So there's that, Scott.
They're separated by a wooden.
It's a long walk.
It's still 2 separate venues.
Where our table was at.
Yeah, it was. We had to serpentine a few times. It was a bit of a hike.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Mikey, do you have any restaurants that you want to talk about? That you were down
this gets brought up every once in a while, but we haven't eaten there. My wife and I hadn't eaten there. We went to Ohana's for breakfast.
Okay.
One morning, I think, when everybody else was out running
miles,
a 10K, I think we went and we had Ohana's for breakfast. And where do I start?
Did you get the Lapu Lapu for breakfast?
No, I didn't. Because we didn't have a reservation, and we didn't want to just stand around. And Tambu area was a freaking nightmare of just construction and just a shitload of people sitting around waiting. I was just like, I don't want to be anywhere near this.
But
mess,
I believe you could have Ohana bring you one.
Well, you
that's
probably
when they
can.
had the Tambu Lounge open. I don't know if they were doing
I guess
that
my
when
biggest question,
they had
Mikey, did
basically
you
the
find
pop-up
it
stand.
worth your money that you spent?
Well, let's talk about that.
Because it's what, $35 per person?
No.
Oh, is it more?
It is probably a better deal if
Probably
you
true.
have more than 2 people. And what I mean it's the same amount of food, okay? But what I mean by that is 2 people with that big ass platter of food, by the time you're to a point where you want to go in for seconds or something, shit's cold.
Yeah.
That's
I can see that.
That's my problem with like the family style serving is, if it's a buffet like Chef Mickey's or Tusker, you get up, you go get more, and it's hot. By the time I went in for some more eggs and sausage, it was cold, or it was cooling, and the potatoes were really good.
They are good.
The waffle was good. I mean, I got a Stitch waffle. Wife got the Mickey waffle. Whatever. But without the characters, I don't see this being really on anybody's radar. Honestly, it was lackluster. They were busy, but it seemed to take forever to get anything brought to us, whether it was food and or drink. Although she did keep filling up my Stitch juice, which is just pog juice.
It's just pog juice.
Because I could drink that shit like nobody's business, man. Just keep bringing it.
The
I
official
don't even know why
beverage
you
of
keep taking the
diabetes.
picture away, lady. Put it down.
It's yummy.
Right? I'm fine with diabetes.
They gave us the whole picture
and-
at BOMA.
Yeah.
Because we would drink it so much.
See, here's
Pop the whole picture.
another complaint is I drink a lot of coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. Okay, I'm looking around these other
good coffee.
these other tables, and they've got the coffee pot on their table. Mm-hmm. She had to keep coming by and filling mine up. She wouldn't.
Oh,
just,
no.
I mean,
all you have to do is ask.
yeah,
They'll
if you
give it to
asked her
They'll
for
put
it.
I'm sure
put it on
I-
your table.
I'm sure I could have asked.
You shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have
Was
to.
Steph drinking
That's true.
coffee? That's
No.
why.
That's probably why.
Okay, that's
That's
why.
why. There you go.
Because
I go to the fucking IHOP and she lives me the
no,
thermos.
but like,
Well, that's because you know her.
but here's the thing.
you
If-
know,
if
you know.
Tim
Florence.
doesn't drink coffee at breakfast. Tim doesn't drink coffee. If I want the pitcher, I have to ask for it. It's just when it's only one person at the table, it's very rare you're going to get the pitcher unless you ask.
Well, yeah.
So, Mikey,
Denny's and I get
Ohana
the
breakfast is $34 for adults, $20 for children.
Really? I thought it
What's-
was 40s.
It's dinner is $46.
It's probably one of your. If you're looking to meet characters, that's a good price, I guess.
Considering Chef
and-
Mickey's is $58 a person.
Yeah, but my seconds were warm at Chef Mickey's.
Well, it's
Buffet is
too.
nice.
You also get a side of rat. So I don't know. It's like 6 and 1/2.
Yeah, and you could, and at any moment you could get hit in the head with the door of a monorail. So there's the thrill factor at Chef Mickey's.
Well, we could actually blame an ECV for that whole thing. So that's what that
That's what
all
they're saying.
boils.
ECV hit it, knocked it
Yep.
off. It's-
I just there's no way I'll ever go back to Ohana for dinner.
Neither will I.
Ever
Ever
again.
again. Nope.
No.
I don't think I could have
How-
done a dinner. I mean, it was just
The dinner's $46,
However,
Mikey.
That being
There's
said,
no characters.
Trenton, you sold me on getting it to the room.
Oh, getting into the room
But
is
I don't
perfect.
think I'd ever sit there and pay that kind of money again for it.
The appetizers
Consider you
are
can
the
get
best
40
things at Ohana dinner.
Well, that's the thing is it's $46 per person if you sit in the restaurant, or you can order it to your room for $40 for one, and they bring you enough food to feed more than 4 people.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
that's,
look, it
that's
is.
awesome.
The food is not bad, but it is not
I
a good
wouldn't
price.
say
for
that
The
it's
this.
food, the food at dinner is bad.
I definitely wouldn't
Oh, no,
say
no,
that.
I'm talking about
man,
the
The
food
appetizers
itself.
are good. The noodles and the pasta
Yeah, the
are good,
appetizers
but
are good.
the main meal is horrible.
But
Oh,
Mikey,
yeah,
speaking
steaks
from
over
experience, I've done the breakfast, and it was great because we had kids with us that wanted to see the characters, and it's totally for $30-something. If you like Stitch, it's a standard breakfast. Me and Stephanie, I'm glad we experienced it once, and I'm glad you experienced it once. But I don't think would you ever go back there with just the two of you?
With just the two of us, no. We'll probably go back on our next trip, but that's a whole different story because we got other kids going. But no, just the two of guys, the sausage links tasted horrible.
The eggs are bad.
Yeah.
It's Hawaiian
The
pork
eggs-
sausage. It's different.
Well, they
not
need
good.
different pork in
It's
Hawaii.
called spam.
Someone should send them
Spam.
some. No, Spam would have been a step up, I think.
Well, what they do is they
This is always
grind
my
up
defense.
the Spam and then they put it in a casing and...
A casing.
Well, this is always my defense for not making breakfast reservations or even spending your dining plan on breakfast in Disney World. It's eggs, it's bacon,
See,
it's
I
fucking
disagree.
waffles, man. It's
The only... Well, I haven't at Ohana, but I do love Park Fair.
1900
Park Fair. I love that.
That's worth it.
For me, that's worth it.
I'm just saying, for somebody that just said that you liked ordering exotic items at Tiffins, and you're going to spend $40 on fucking eggs and bacon?
Well, I can get... It's a little bit different. It's not just your eggs and bacon at Park Fair. They have a little bit more of an
They've got
upscale
grits.
selection. They have...
They have smoked salmon. They
Yeah.
have
Park Fair is a different kind of... And I would also do Boma's again.
Tusker House breakfast was pretty good.
So
I liked that one. That was my favorite breakfast, was
One-
Tusker House, just
one of the
because it
new-
had some more
Oh, yeah.
adventurous things on the
Adam's
buffet
caught me.
line.
Boma,
One of-
I would always go there.
But Boma breakfast is also awesome.
one of the new. Speaking of breakfast, one of the new restaurants we tried was the Wave for breakfast. We've been there for dinner.
Oh, it's so good.
The Wave is amazing. They eggs Benedict. Now, eggs Benedict on a buffet
I want to say they have that.
typically tends to be overcooked. This
No, they
was
have it.
perfect. It
No, I
was
was just gonna say.
nice and runny.
Adam knows. We had the eggs Benedict
yes.
flight on the cruise.
Every day it was a different
did.
Benedict selection. It was kind of awesome.
Well, you know what? Put it this way, Scott. You can go to the Grand Flow Cafe and you can get. I think it's probably 2 different eggs Benedict, but the traditional ones. I think it's $22. The Wave overall is $25 for breakfast.
It's a $25 breakfast buffet.
Oh.
But it had corned beef hash. It had awesome hash browns, Mickey waffles, biscuits and gravy where you don't put ranch dressing on them.
Gravy. There was no gravy. There's no fucking gravy in Hawaii, apparently. You get biscuits, but no fucking gravy in Hawaii.
Wave for breakfast, and they have refillable mimosas.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dude, the
Yeah.
Wave is fucking a great spot for $25 for breakfast.
Yep.
It's fucking
And
awesome.
when you're
Great
done,
spot
you
if
can
you
walk.
want to see a drunk pregnant lady.
That's true. I
That's
thought
a
of you
night.
as soon as I walked down there. I said, right there. There's the spot. There's the spot. But no, that's a great place for breakfast. I highly recommend it. It's our first time there. We will go back there again because then you can walk to Magic Kingdom.
And last but not least, at least the 3 of us, I want to say, was Whispering Canyon Cafe.
Oh yeah, you guys finally tried
Let's
that.
talk about that one because that was the shoot up.
The first sheet up.
That
day.
was a hot fucking mess. is
Oh,
what
it was
that
awesome. We all had so much fun.
I'd been there before, but I was real drunk the first
We'll save.
How were you
the
on the
hijinks.
second time?
Real drunk.
Okay.
We'll save the hijinks for our actual
Okay.
review of the sheet up. But how was the food there?
Food was awesome.
It's really good.
Surprisingly good.
Family style again, very good.
The skillet's
It's-
good. The meals are good. The entrees are good. You don't
Because
have
of the
to get
size
the
of the
all-you-can-eat
group we
skillet.
were, we can only do the skillets.
Okay.
And
It
again,
was
we don't-
good
I don't-
we ended up being over what our reservation was for, and they accommodated us.
Yes, we were over by a lot.
A whole
somehow.
table.
Yeah, we ended up with the late people ended up having to sit at the kids' table. We were calling it.
We're looking at you, Chris Trossel.
They know who they are.
Yeah,
Josh
well, you know
Wasney.
what though? They were much like an amoeba. They managed to absorb a table sitting next to them and recruit cheaters
is
off
true.
of it. So, we'll go.
There
with
was a grown woman
That they did.
hopping around on a hobby horse.
But we're going to
Yes,
talk
yeah.
about all. Let's just talk about the food.
it.
Yeah.
That's shenaniganery.
Yep.
Probably with the best mashed potatoes on property.
Yes, those
Potatoes are
potatoes
delicious.
were
Hey,
freaking
Mikey, how was your
really
cornbread?
good. It was very, 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 very thick, very, very
powerful.
tall cornbread. It was almost
plentiful?
like a castle. It was a plethora. Of
I gotta say, their
cornbread.
cornbread is really good.
Well, it's okay, I guess. I don't think it's. I don't think anyone really liked their cornbread because I had about 30.
30 bars of
squares in
it.
front of me.
I had some, but I think the cornbread at Hoop-de-Doo was way better.
I agree.
I don't know.
Really?
I like
Yeah.
It was more
southern style cornbread. It's
style
sweet.
cornbread
Yeah.
at Hoop-de-Doo.
It-
I love southern style cornbread.
It's interesting comparing the skillet from
Hoopty.
from the words
Whispering
Whiskey
Canyon?
Bourbons talk. Whispering Canyon with Hoop-de because it was pretty much the same food. I mean, you had some ribs and you had some chickens and you had some some
The ribs at
cornbreads.
Hoop-de-Doo, though.
Yeah, those
Beans.
ribs were really good.
The beans are delicious.
I've heard
So much
I've heard
better.
Hoop-de-Doo is good food.
Yeah, the beans at
those dinner
Hoopty, I
shows-
think, were better.
For the dinner shows, I've heard the Luau show is awful for the food,
Yes, I heard
and
that too.
Hoop-de-Doo is good food.
Well, the Hoop-de-Doo show was good,
Hoop-de-Doo
too.
show
It
was a
very
lot of fun.
entertaining.
I would
They
have
they,
thought.
they,
You got a
they, they
special
get out
helper.
into the audience a whole lot.
That's nice. That's nice.
And you know, it was it's scripted well because you fall in love with the outcast character, and
But there was a lot of
you know.
ad-libbing, and you could tell there was catching
Yes.
the other performers by surprise because they were trying to keep a
Yes.
straight face, and they broke character a few times.
It was awesome. It was a lot
Yeah.
of fun. It was really.
that was funny though. Yeah, it's supposed to take place in the pioneer days and what have you in a pioneer hall, but some of the jokes they crack are like last week
Yes.
fresh. Okay, I mean
nice,
it is that on point,
Dude,
and tongue in cheek about Disney parks a little bit
Yeah.
too, which is really funny.
Cool. Tim Adams, did you guys have anything else? Any other memorable dining experiences?
Can we count our in-room dining?
Sure.
oh, with our private chef, Mr. C. Sandu,
The frittatas.
Holy crap! Can this man cook?
frittatas, the spaghetti meatballs, the fried bologna sandwiches. Oh, it was ridiculous.
Every
fried bologna
Omelets,
sandwich?
omelets.
yeah, fried bologna sandwiches. He made a buffalo chicken dip.
Yes.
Yeah, and
My wife made a tater tot casserole.
And
Yeah.
she made the.
Casserole
And she made the.
was
What was the other dip's name? With the jalapeno.
the Arkansas crack
Yes, that
dip.
was really good too. With the jalapenos.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Oh yeah, there was no shortage of food inside that.
But that's
room.
why I was saying for the meal plan, and especially if you're running the Run Disney races, where you probably are not feeling like going out to eat all this food, or if you have like a special event like we had the Tiffins Lion King thing,
Right.
you lose a whole day on those things.
yeah.
Yes. If you're doing some of those, I would not recommend getting the dining
Plus,
plan for
I
your
mean,
trip.
the discounts that you get from, for DVC or AP or Disney Visa holder, it kind of washes, and you work out to be the same, and you don't have to order.
Though
You don't feel
I
obligated.
think
to order
it's time for us to break down and you can get the Tables in Wonderland.
I had this wonderful plan. When I bought the dining plan, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at my receipts. I'm gonna look at my
did it.
charges. I'm gonna find. Yeah, no, I did.
No, we did it.
I didn't.
We did it once, and that was the last time we did the dining plan because we barely broke even.
No, we broke even.
Well,
and
but now this includes alcohol.
We broke even and we were
It's a
okay
little
with
different.
it. The problem was is that my whole trip was scheduled around fucking eating.
Yeah.
And
Oh
and
yeah, we will never do the deluxe dining plan ever.
even the
We
regular
did
dining
the
plan, I
deluxe.
fucked up and I had 3,000 fucking snack credits at the end.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of.
Because
stuff.
at
Yeah,
the
our carry-on luggage was full of fucking goofy pretzels.
and it
Yep.
wasn't.
Yep.
And at this point, it wasn't during Food and Wine. It wasn't during a festival. So
So okay, so that is one tip. Now we did this during the Food and Wine Festival. Now, did you guys go to Food and Wine at
Yeah.
all? Everyone went
Yes.
to Food and Wine at some point. Mm-hmm. Mikey, you were in Epcot. Damn it!
Oh no, I just saw Trenton come back.
I
with
thought it
his,
was tea.
cocktail. He's getting ready to make.
Is it
live.
tea?
Live boom booms.
is it tea?
Mikey,
No, that's not tea. That's yes. Oh my God. Canadian mist. Ooh, the mist. Not even the rich and rare. You got the mist.
oh boy, it's Canada.
Okay,
week up
Scott.
there.
Yeah, come at me with.
Okay,
I'll
so-
tell you knowledge.
so look-
Hit me up.
Food and Wine was going on while we're all down there.
Uh-huh.
We had the dining plan. Snacks are used at Food and Wine.
For some,
some
things,
things, yeah.
yes.
For,
Not all.
For a lot of things. For a lot of things. It was we could get quite a bit. Now, what I want you to we're going to go around the room. Pick something that you would absolutely recommend to get at Food and Wine. Well, now that it's over.
Yeah. Now that no one can
Now
go
that
get
no one
that,
can
I'm
go
going to
get
tell
it.
you what you missed out on.
Pick something you had that was memorable, I should say.
Well, I can't remember what it was called.
Okay, so it wasn't that good.
I got it at the, I don't know, the fucking Kissed by Fire or Touched by
Flavors
Flames.
by
Fire.
Fire.
By fire.
That, whatever. It sounds like something from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yes.
Touched by fire, fucked by snow.
Oh my, John, what did you do?
You know nothing, John.
You know
Bend
nothing,
the
Johnson.
knee. So, Mikey, what did you have?
It had cheese on it.
It's a
It
start.
was meat. I want to say
meat with cheese.
I don't
Does
remember
anybody have
what
a
it
passport
was.
near them?
I mean, it was fantastic. It was meat. It had like
What
cheese
country?
on it and
what
in
country were we at?
Flavors of Fire.
Oh,
it. So not one.
that was the brisket, was
Yes.
it not? With the cheese on
Yes. Pimento cheese, maybe?
Sounds
you go.
good.
No,
No,
that
it
was in
wasn't
America.
pimento.
Oh.
It had like cheese on it and like another cheese thing going on with it. Apparently, this was really good because I got no fucking clue what it was.
it? God, I hope so.
It had cheese on it? Oh, yeah. So the smoked corned beef with warm, crispy
Yes,
potatoes,
corny beefs.
pickled onions, and blonde ale beer fondue featuring Belgioso, Romano, and American Grano cheeses.
Love Bill Jones.
Oh, it came again.
I don't ever think of corned beef as a cheese.
Neither
added
do I.
No.
Meat.
Neither do I.
Well, you should have had it.
No, I need
because
corned
like
beef and a
corned beef.
Reuben.
It was really good.
Man, I like corned beef. We didn't even stop at that.
I
much.
wanted something cheesy.
Yeah, we saw it the last day and we're like, where's that been?
But hey, I also had the I had the lamb.
Oh, yeah, so did
Australia.
I. And yeah, that was really
With the
good.
potato, like the crushed up Lay's
Yeah,
potato chips stuck to it.
That's exactly what
They
it
were so
was.
good.
All right.
It was very good. Adam, what
Not
about
gonna
you?
lie, I think I'm either overdone the festivals or the festivals are getting a little played out for me because I wasn't terribly impressed with any of it.
Especially the
I'm with
alcohol
you there.
selections.
I mean, it's just some of the alcohol selections are still pretty good, but the food is slipping in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one prime example of that, we went over to Ireland. Andrea and Lisa got the Guinness, the stout Guinness cheese dip with brown Irish bread. They gave you one tiny slice of bread and a pretty sizable cup of cheese dip. And your bread barely got any of the dip on it. I mean, when you were done with that bread, you were like, okay, now I got cheese dip. Thankfully, we had an 8-piece chicken nuggets from Electric Umbrella to dip in there, and that is amazing.
Ethan's chicken nuggets.
He only eats like 3 of them, and there's 8 in there.
Like I find at least bang for my buck and quality of food. Flower and Garden's a little bit better.
Gardens, yeah.
Oh yeah, Flower and Garden's
I
way
agree.
better.
So
I mean,
And way less crowded.
Even like
Way
getting
less
back
crowded.
to the Ireland booth, they used to have the Kerrygold cheese platter. It's gone.
Gone.
I just
Yeah.
It's Brexit.
well the cherry the fisherman's
Theresa
pie
May.
is gone, which I loved.
Yep. Well, that was at Flower
Okay,
and
so
Garden.
maybe that'll be back for Flower and Garden.
Yeah, that's
hopefully
really
for
good,
April. But like I said, a lot of the favorites were gone. The meat on a stick.
From Africa.
No, not from
it was
Africa.
Okay, I wasn't. This is the first time we've been in Food and Wine in probably 5 years. It was okay.
Yeah, this was
I
a
wasn't
mess.
impressed.
Even some of my go-tos, like the kefta pocket from Morocco. It used to be loaded with meat and lettuce and the slaw.
Yeah,
it was
they
mostly
skim.
hollow.
And
yeah.
I went twice this year and I didn't like anything. I mean, there's some stuff I
Trent,
like.
was it
but
you who had the empty Kefka pocket or the empty
That was
pocket? Oh yeah, Tim.
That was
No,
me.
it's
I just
like
had that,
totally
the
empty.
Kefka pocket. It was totally empty.
I will say I had the Kahlua pork slider, and that is still good.
Well, I like my piggy wing still. I love those things. I can eat like a
Yeah, they're
full-size
good.
serving of those. But
The lamb meatball from New Zealand is always a favorite of mine. It's still good. They took out their little hidden one from Brazil, which that was one of my favorites.
no, the best thing that I tried the whole time was definitely the hot and spicy beef curry from Thailand. Was it curry? This is like hot and spicy beef.
was
from
that the one
Thailand.
that I ordered that I decided was neither hot nor spicy?
No, that was one that me and Stephanie were eating in front of the Mexico Pavilion when you guys walked back from
'Cause
China when you went to get food.
There was one with hot and spicy beef, and then they had the shrimp pancake.
That was the same.
Was that Thailand?
No,
You know what I'm
no,
talking about,
because
though.
yes, I know what you're talking about. Because even James Goodman tried mine, and this one he said it was
Okay.
really good. So,
Yeah, this one, the hot and spicy wasn't hot and spicy, and the shrimp pancake was spicier than the hot and spicy thing was.
Now I can't completely fault Disney for that because they're gonna say hot and spicy, and people are gonna order it, and then they're gonna fucking bitch and piss and moan because it's hot.
False
and spicy.
advertising. If it's
Well,
hot
I
and spicy,
get it.
give me hot and spicy.
Well, if people didn't complain about everything, Adam, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, people complain
Why we
about
can't
it.
have nice things?
Like not having their dog sit.
and
in the
these
restaurant.
guys don't like. Don't get me fired up. So I know the two guys I was with during this don't like the Canadian booth because they don't like Le Cellier, but I still think the steak from there with the mushroom sauce is good. I still think the soup is really...
I love the soup, but I can make it at home. And I
Yeah.
won't pay for
I
it.
get it. I get
The
it.
filet is very hit and miss. Because you can...
It depends on how long
That's
it's been sitting
exactly
there.
it. So I won't... It
Yeah,
has
you can't
nothing
let
to
filet
do
sit for very
that I
long.
wouldn't necessarily like it. It's just that I don't want to pay that kind of money for an overcooked piece of meat.
Yeah.
That and the spam hash from Hawaii was really good.
I heard it was good. I didn't
We
get
had
to
it in
try
September. It was delicious.
The beef dish at France is gone. It was one of my favorites.
Ooh, the escargot though. We had that.
Were they
It was-
live?
Yes, that is...
No, Chris Russell. They weren't.
Damn
good.
it.
Live escargot.
I paid extra for the live escargot.
I wanted to get two different things here. One was the duck bao bun from China, and one
good.
was the
That
escargot
was
from
good.
France. The lines for both of those pavilions were long, and I mean like a good probably 30-minute wait long.
I had no problem getting through China.
When we were in France, it was no issue.
I had the bun from China, and it was good.
The
It's
bao bun?
good, but they have it every year. It's not
Yeah, I know they
something
do.
that, oh my god, I can't get this anyplace else. I have to have this, and that's what it used to be.
I can't, but
And now it's kind of getting very far away from that.
pro
And
tip:
everyone-
pick it
it's
up with
either-
the bun when you eat it,
Yes.
like a taco. Otherwise, you look like me, and you're eating the duck and everything off the bun, and you're like, "What the fuck do I do with this bread?" And then you're like,
eat the bread.
"Oh, it's a pocket for the food."
Well, actually, my
Arkansas goes to Food and Wine.
I don't know if yours was this way, Mikey, but mine was kind of buried. Like, I didn't necessarily see the bun right away.
Oh no, I saw the bun because I slathered it with sriracha.
Ooh, that sounds good. All right,
It was actually really good.
one last thing that I had there. I went to the Light Lab.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Womp womp.
So I had the Blue Spectrum because
Oh, God.
so inside the Light Lab, the only thing you can get alcoholic there is that blue champagne.
Yep. It's
And then-
not really blue. It's a lot of
It
color.
is.
The
disgusting.
a lot
beer
of
cart right outside the Light Lab room
Right.
is not
We
there
went
anymore?
inside.
No,
we
it's
went
not.
inside the thing.
Oh, it
The
is.
bar-
No, it is, and it's fucking horrible.
Oh no,
That-
that's
that-
the
that
RGB, beer, right?
Yes, I'm
And
glad
they
I
have
didn't
the
get that.
space dust.
Wait. Why can't I think of her
Tiffins
name all of a
Space Dust is
sudden?
good.
Alexis came over with
Ivis.
the kiwi beer that she said tasted
Oh,
like
God,
wet
I was
cardboard.
just naming names.
Yes, yes. Michael Fernandez said it tasted like wet dog. I don't know how he knows that, but hey.
You've never eaten a wet dog?
Whatever he does in the privacy.
Well, don't
of
eat
his
them
home.
dry. You want to go wet. Don't eat them dry. It's horrible.
But I had the Blue Spectrum. It wasn't. Now the champagne itself was not terrible.
What?
When you got to, it wasn't
It's
terrible.
awful.
It's awful.
No, it wasn't terrible.
It's
when you get to the
bad.
boba balls, it's awful.
No.
That
That
champagne was
champagne
awful.
was bad.
I wouldn't even say it was
wasn't-
champagne. It's just sparkling
it's-
wine. It wasn't.
It's sparkling
Well, it's
wine.
in a flute.
It was
It's
bad.
not the worst thing I've put in my
Real
mouth.
champagne is not
I can
supposed to be sparkling.
I can fucking piss in a flute too. Don't make it champagne.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you add
Well,
some,
you have
put it
any
in a
more of
soda
that,
stream, put it
champagne
in a
of beers.
fucking, you're fine. Carbonated piss.
It wasn't. I'll put it this way: it wasn't the worst thing I've had. Would I get it again? Probably
No,
not.
I didn't like
Actually,
it.
most likely
But you got it at all, and you were told how bad it was.
Well, okay, so we went.
I mean,
in there to
it
cool-
was like fucking your alcoholic Beverly.
okay.
I
True
think if you
story.
put alcohol in Beverly, it might taste better.
True story, and Andrea and Lisa can attest to this. I drank a lot of Beverly this trip. I like
Well,
Beverly.
you're weird.
You are weird.
I do.
You wear Uggs.
I like it.
Beverly is just carbonated Robitussin.
No, it's carbonated Campari. It's fucking.
I like
horrible.
Campari with,
I like
with
Campari,
something.
though.
It tastes like
No,
dirt.
it has to be mixed. It has to be mixed with champagne. Campari and champagne is
I wish
yummy.
I could get. I wish I could get Beverly bottled. I would love to see how well this pairs with gin. Gin and
Well,
Beverly.
you
I
go
think
into
would be really
London,
good.
so hop, skip, and jump over to Italy and grab a bottle.
Well, they don't sell. Here's
They
the
don't
weird
sell
thing.
it.
So I looked this up. They actually don't make Beverly for resale anymore. The only place you can find Beverly now is
Because
Epcot.
it sucks.
'Cause it sucks, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've gotten to like it. I guess maybe it's that Ethan.
You like to be
His
tortured.
favorite thing to do is go to Club Cool and get the pineapple soda.
It's good.
But he's always like, "Here, have this, Dad.
Aw.
have this, Dad. And
cute.
maybe I just got accustomed to it. Maybe my palate's dead.
Pallet's been assassinated by all.
Then I'll take some of them bottles off your hands there behind you because they're not going to
my
do you any
palate's still
good.
good enough for that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so before we wrap up, we can't do this without talking about some bars because we went to bars.
We went to a lot of bars.
No, we didn't.
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
You still remember them?
I don't. Honestly, do not remember parts.
So let's talk first about the fiasco that was the Edison.
No, you have to talk about the bar we went to first.
Oh, not the Edison.
Why do I feel like the only person that's going to
We went-
remember the Edison?
we went to-
at this
That's
point?
right, Jock.
We went to Jock
yes.
Lindsay's first.
Jock Lindsay's. You got in the diving bell.
Yes.
And
Food was
you
really
went
good.
Down fathoms below.
The popcorn chicken is
Food was
awesome.
really, really good.
I've heard
The
I
drinks
told
are
everybody the
horrible
popcorn
and
chicken was
overpriced
good.
at Jock Lindsay's, though.
Very overpriced. Was overpriced for what you got, but the food was good.
They're not horrible.
No, it's bar food. It's bar Disney food. It's not. And
The popcorn chicken's fucking good though. I would buy that shit all night. I think I did buy it all night.
yeah,
I
it
think
is
my bill
spicy.
was $100, and that popcorn chicken's 10, and I think I ordered 6 of them.
Well,
Whoa.
I only saw Stephanie get 2.
Oh no, it's because
In
other
the
people were
bell.
eating it.
Yeah, I think
Now,
Wozni
there
had
was something
I know
else
Wozni
there
had
too.
some.
We ate something else. I don't remember.
That's the only food that I bought.
Any
No.
any beverages that you guys would recommend from Jock's?
I always drink
The first drink I had when I got there, because I got a fucking speeding ticket on the way there. So Chris also said he would buy my first drink, and he bought me Reggie's Revenge, and I drank it in probably 3 gulps.
Did
and
you
it's
like
all right.
it?
It's a little sweet, man.
It's very
I don't-
sweet.
I had a good ginger
very
drink.
sweet.
I couldn't tell you what it is.
It was a dark and stormy.
No,
probably.
it wasn't. It was something different. Because I know dark and stormy. It was something with ginger.
I just know they have a dark and
Was it
stormy
the
on
professor
the
thing?
menu.
The professor. Yeah, it was something professor. It was
The
good.
Scottish professor.
Yeah, it was good. It's nothing that.
That's whiskey. That's whiskey and ginger
Yeah.
beer. So I basically had that at the Turf Club. It's good.
I mean,
It's really good.
Would I-
It's over at the Turf Club. It's
It
bourbon.
sounds awful.
would I
it's actually
necessarily
really
go
good.
out of my way to go to Jock Lindsay's? Probably not. But I have to admit something awful.
Uh-oh. The music is.
I had a shot.
Oh, did you have a green tea shot?
I did have a green tea shot, and it was.
Oh
good.
yeah, I had the green tea shot as well because
Your
Uh-huh.
basic
They came
white girl
out.
came out.
Courtesy of Miss Sydney
Yes,
Burke.
thank you
Yeah.
so
One
much.
and only.
But I did have one.
Trenton. I also had a Reggie's Revenge when I was
I think I
there.
had shots of tequila there too. I think that was
No,
where.
you had shot the tequila.
So
at
no,
Edison.
we're not gonna move on from this goddamn green tea shot until you tell Scott that it was good,
It
because
was
it was
good.
fucking good.
I mean, it's a shot. It's definitely a fruity shot. It's a girly shot, but
it's got Jameson
it
in
still
it.
tastes
have a green
like
tea shot.
candy.
So dance with me. I taste just like candy.
I was too busy wearing my tuxedo shirt with Todd Miller.
Yes, you were.
T-shirts.
I don't think I paid for a drink this entire time at this bar.
At
I know I
paid
did.
for the popcorn chicken.
Thank you, everybody
Yeah.
who brought me drinks. I know I did.
Yeah, whoever
No,
brought me drinks
absolutely.
at Jock Lindsay's.
I think Chris Todd, Brian Adams, Chris Carter.
I love
mean,
you all.
Yeah, I think someone picked up my Reggie's and like the main drink I was looking to pay for when I went there early, and met up with Trader Shan. Me and my wife did, and we had a few hours to kill at Springs, and I got the Scotch Flight, and then Shan was like, "Your money's no good here." Scotch Flight was good though. Trenton, you wouldn't like it.
No.
Yeah, we were like 30 strong still at this point.
It was
at
crazy.
Jock's.
I have to
Yeah.
say,
So then
was
your
nuts.
party migrated over to the Edison.
Half the party migrated.
Half the party.
Listen,
Thank God it was only half.
But you made up for all of it.
we did, because we commandeered our couch.
We
don't
did.
know how
We
that
went,
happened.
we
Down
went
at Edison.
keys on that shit. Thank you to Kelly Collier,
Yeah.
who just
Oh,
said,
Kelly
"Nope."
Nice
I'm
call,
just
yeah.
going to sit here.
she sat on the
I mean,
table,
she sat like on the table.
and I sat in the big chair,
I sat in the other big
and
chair.
then we slowly took over our spot. This got really fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Thank God there's video evidence.
Like
to
bad
remember.
fuzzy.
Yeah.
I did shots.
Yeah,
I
Bryce
did
was buying
shots
me
out of like
tequila.
little test tubey thingies.
Let's get one thing straight. I think what we learned about on this trip that Bryce Burke is a bad influence.
Oh my God, he brought me one of those damn shots. Come to think of it, thank you, Bryce.
That's
But,
not
oh
saying
my
much
God.
because I think almost every cheater is a bad influence.
Oh yeah, no, they're
including
innate.
us.
I was gonna say, no, they're not bad influencers. They're enablers.
Enablers,
Yeah, they're
yes, I'll
enablers.
give the enablers.
We enable them, they enable us. It's a vicious.
I really don't remember what I
We're
drank.
codependent.
What I drank.
Yes, very codependent.
I do remember drinking the Ardbeg with an ice cube and saying it's not as
yeah, you did
bad.
say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Chris Carter brought you an
Thank you,
Ardbeg
Chris
with
Carter.
It's not
Ardbeg
as bad with
2019.
the ice. I don't know what the ice did to it, or maybe I was.
It mellows what it does.
Or
The ice will mellow
wait,
it out.
Watered
Wait.
it down so it's not
Wait.
like the charcoal grill is
Wait,
mouth fucking
you also have to understand. I
It's
drank
like when you
a
have an
shit
old charcoal
ton.
grill and you spray water on it to put the fire out.
Yes.
I was pretty drunk by the time I started trying this again.
Well, next time you come, we can put
It
Ardbeg
has
in an
to be
ice.
like the
next time you come
Jagunda
over
Square
here,
ice cube.
Yeah, it's got to be like a 3-inch square cube that's crystal
I've got
clear.
those. I've got those.
I'll have
got
to try it
so fuzzy
again
that
because
poor
it was.
Trent and Stephanie had to hurt us home like a
No,
bunch
Stephanie had to hurt us home.
of drunk cats.
Like cats.
Me and Trenton were holding hands. That's
Me and Adam walked through Disney Springs holding hands so we didn't lose each other. On
You
the way
guys
back to the
needed. You guys
car.
needed those those daisy chains at the.
She said next time she's buying them.
she did. She threatened us.
She had to get
actually.
all of us on an elevator. I don't know how she got us all
Oh,
on one
man.
elevator, but she did.
I mean,
I had-
she acts like
I-
my mom all the time, so it's whatever.
So,
I got salsa dancing lessons from Ali Gonzalez
Yes.
at some point at the Edison.
Nice.
And we,
Oh,
we,
she
we
was
met
there,
Eddie
yeah.
Maserati,
yes, you
Yes.
did.
and we all
We danced a lot.
Danced
Which is
and
weird because he
sang.
has a Ferrari hat on.
We sang the shit out of some Journey.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, you did.
yeah. That's the last song they play every night. We closed down Edison.
Yes, you did. That's your second time.
Yep.
Yep.
The
Actually,
burlesque
third.
show was fun.
Third time.
Third time.
Third time we closed Edison.
Girl can
So-
hula hoop.
So a couple of other bars that were new to me, or one bar that was new to me, was the Turf Club bar. We stayed at Saratoga Springs, so we talked about it on the last show. I liked it, and you can get Glen Cairns there. It was nice. It was quiet. I finally had my Disney Knob Creeks single barrel select.
Gross.
No, it's
it.
delicious, man.
Absolutely delicious.
It's delicious. I sat down after running from the pouring rain because we got in Sunday night and it was pouring rain, and I had to go pick up some stuff at the front desk. So I ran there, dried off at the Turf Club. It was nice. I enjoyed it. It's a great bar to just sit, relax, and have a chat with someone.
That's the one thing that we didn't talk about is Sunday night we were also at Saratoga Springs taking the fucking bus to the after party for the run, and it fucking rained the entire goddamn time. It was miserable, and we all left.
Well, I
Went
mean,
back to the Villa.
not gonna
Drinks.
lie. After running, I was kind of achy, and the
And tired?
rain made it worse.
Yeah,
It just made
I
it
could barely
I
miserable.
can see that.
I was fine throughout the race, and then we got on the bus, and getting off the bus, I blew out my knee. Go figure. So walking through Epcot that night, I was in so much pain, and when everyone's like, all right, we're calling it, we're going back to the zoo, I was like, thank you, God. So I hobbled my ass back to Bay Lake, and we had a impromptu Villa party.
And that was the night of the Trenton molestation.
Oh yeah, with the cheese whiz and socks.
I don't know anything about what
either.
you're
What?
talking about.
Yes, you fucking do.
No.
Yes, you fucking do, because it was your wife.
No,
Now,
James.
all right, now I need.
Team Edge started it.
I'm
I was
still
I was
missing.
probably
No,
busy trying
no,
to climb a fucking virtual
no.
mountain that Mikey was trying to kill me on.
No.
Your toes were
Stephanie
curled.
Wisenhunt started the
Those-
entire
my
cheese
carpet probably
whiz.
still has my toe marks in it. I was pulling out fibers with my toes.
My dudes.
Speaking of Bay Lake, we five have finally all been to Top of the World Lounge.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta say, it might be my favorite bar in Walt
It
Disney
is my
World.
favorite part of Walt Disney
No,
World.
I can't say that.
I can say
Did you get the guided tour?
No, that's only for people who did the bourbon tasting.
I know.
Yeah.
That was cool though.
You didn't get Brie either.
You're able to see all the different shit you can see, I guess. I don't know. All the parks pretty much.
Well, that's the only place on property where you can see all 4 parks and Universal Studios.
So we went up there one night. All of us were up there one night, but we went up there one night to watch Happily Ever After. And after we were done with the show, we went back into the main bar. Lisa, the cast member there, brought us into one of the curtained off rooms because we had babies in the bar.
There's a baby in a bar.
Yeah, we had a lot of kids in the bar, so we got the VIP lounge. It was pretty cool to sit in there and have some drinks and see the hand drawn artwork that was kind of inspired Disney World. The sketches from when they were designing Disney World. It was really cool.
Just a sub note: they do open those up if there are no kids, and you can usually walk into them. They do. They do.
Yeah, because that's what we did.
The first time we were up there, we were all over the place. But yeah, you can walk into those pretty easy. Usually.
It's really cool. I will suggest if you are up there and they're open, go take a look at them to see these sketches. They're backlit, so they're nice and bright. It's pretty awesome.
Did you see the most important piece of artwork there, though?
The monorail one?
Yeah. Did you see the
With Bob
signature
Gurr's
on
signature?
it?
Yes, Bob Gurr.
Did you know the story behind it?
He designed the monorail?
No.
When he went up there, he just nonchalantly walks behind the bar and picks up a marker and is signing it. And the bartender's like,
"No way!
What are you doing?" It's like,
Alright, that's
don't
my
you know who
monorail."
Did you know who I am? He's like, I
That's
designed
awesome.
this. This is my artwork. And they
awesome.
have to clean that very carefully so they don't
I was
wipe the
going to say.
signature off.
Now, I finally had the Manhattan up there. It is really, really good.
It's pretty good.
Which we found out, the Manhattan is 2 ways up there. And you only get Luxardo cherries if you ask for the rye Manhattan. Mm-hmm. If you have a regular Manhattan, you get regular maraschinos.
Now, I asked for the rye Manhattan.
Yeah, always get a
that's
rye
what we make
Manhattan.
Manhattan with.
Where were we when Brant kept asking for his fucking
Whispering Canyon.
Luxardos?
Whispering
and
Canyon.
they fucked with him on it. Brant was ordering his drinks at Whispering Canyon, and they kept bringing him maraschinos. And he finally said, "Can I get these?" And everyone else was getting like Luxardos. Like, "Can I get mine with the black cherry, the Luxardo cherries?" They said, "Okay, yeah, sure." The next one they bring him out had Luxardos across the top and one maraschino in the bottom of the glass, just like a middle finger.
Across the top.
Yeah, and had one maraschino in the bottom. I'll finish that for you.
No way.
Well,
Yeah.
the
They
reason
were totally fucking with him.
No, the reason why is because he was calling for a whiskey, and because he called the whiskey, it wasn't a rye.
He wanted upgraded to the knob select, whatever he was drinking.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like Top of the World. And let me tell you something. That is probably the best place to watch Happily Ever After.
Unless you're in a private villa.
Yeah.
I'm not
Sure,
gonna
in a
lie,
3-bedroom
though.
villa, Bay Lake.
I love it there, but I really enjoy sitting on the beach at the Poly.
Yeah.
No, the Poly's not as good.
I think you're
enjoy it.
closer. You're closer there.
I enjoy
You are
it just
way
because
closer.
No, you're closer at the villa than you are at the Poly at the beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
the reason why I enjoy it at the Poly is because it's not as crowded.
Yeah, well, what I was gonna say is, we watched it from the balcony there. There was like nobody around us. We stood up there. We were right on the edge.
You got
and let me tell you something.
very lucky. Cause
There was no one
the
there.
few times that we tried to watch it, it was like wall-to-wall people up there on the balcony, and it just wasn't fun.
And we've seen it in the park, and although the projections are great, I don't need to see them.
I was gonna say we didn't see it in the park. I have not seen it in the park. I've seen the massive humanity that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
It's not. It's like any other old school Disney parade or fireworks. It's not worse or better. It's just the same sea. Just
The music's good.
Well, you say that 'cause it
The
was done
fireworks
by
are
Lin-Manuel
fireworks are
Miranda.
good.
There's more fireworks in this show than there was in Wishes. Overall.
Yeah,
I
maybe,
think you're right.
probably.
No, it's a longer show.
I-
Yeah.
It's
No,
definitely
No, I
a
know
longer
for
show.
sure there are.
Did you count?
I enjoy the music. I thought it was really good. It had a nice mix of good classic Disney with modern Disney. I think it was excellent. And
The problem
you know what?
is-
They kept Go the Distance, so I'm okay with
Yes.
that.
I'm
The
very
one thing
okay
they
with that.
forgot was people that watch the fireworks outside the parks. It's not the full show. When
I don't ca- I could deal without the
the projections definitely make the show way better.
It does. It
I'm sure
does
it does.
add something, but Seeing it from far away just hits as hard in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you, Adam. I used to think that Happily Ever After was like one of those shows that was only worth watching if you're in the parks in front of the castle where you can see the projections. But seeing it from, a mile away, it still looks really, really good.
Not even that.
It's not even a mile.
Not even that. You're
Is it not? I don't.
I'm not gonna lie.
A third of a mile, maybe.
Probably a quarter.
Maybe a third of a
little
mile.
over a quarter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound a little bougie, but the view from the villa was better than the view from Top of the World too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I agree 100%.
Well, that's because you don't have to deal with
Strangers.
No, it has not. The actual viewpoint from the villa was better.
Yeah. We turned off all the lights. We turned the TV on because they piped the music through the TV, and we were there with all our close friends. And Stephanie was my fireworks buddy every time we were watching it from the villa. It was me and Stephanie cuddling on one of the verandas of that.
One of the four verandas. Now the audio
didn't work. No, because we fucked up and played with things.
No, I tried it on a different TV for upstairs one night, and it was all.
It echoes. You could hear it from California Grill, and you could hear it. Literally, we were right under Top of the World, so you could hear it.
Yeah, but they're pushing it to the speakers at like a higher volume, so when you try it just comes out distorted, Right. But
it's definitely worth it.
But no, I wanted to bring this up because we've all now seen Happily Ever After. I enjoy it from Top of the World. I don't know if I need to see it.
You do need to see it at least.
You do need to see it at least once in the park.
I probably once, and then
it's a
I
totally
can see it from Top of the World every time.
Different experience.
To give Trenton credit, it's a totally different experience when you see it on the
when the music matches the projections and the fireworks match the projections. I mean,
it's a different
the
experience.
Hunchback is climbing the castle and he gets up there and
when
the fireworks are coming out, it's perfect.
It is.
I will say, having some great Disney songs Out There is awesome. And we went up there with a law school buddy of mine who we met up with that was in Disney World at the same time, and their 3 kids, and they have 3 kids, 2 parents, so that team defense really doesn't work when you have to hold the kids up. So I held one of their daughters up and we watched the fireworks, and we're all kind of singing along. It was a lot of fun.
And just the technology for the texture mapping for the castle was just it's just amazing to see.
You have to see it.
It's amazing.
You have to. It's definitely important to see it.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And next time we go back in May, we'll probably go see it because it'll be a little less crowded. I will say, taking something away from this week, I will never, ever, ever go during Jersey Week again.
Nope.
Well, it was Jersey Week.
Last time I do that.
Week.
It was Jersey Week.
It was race week.
It was race weekend. It was
Jersey Week. It was
Veterans Day too. I think it was just there's way too much going on.
So look, as we finish up, was there any meal apart from any of the sheet ups that you guys really, really had a great time at? Trenton, what was your favorite meal that you had there besides the sheet up meals?
Ugh, that's tough. I guess I have to go with Tiffins just because it was friends and we got to go and it was new and we went to the Lion King show and got front row sort of in the private safari. I think I have to go with that.
And we got champagne.
Champagne.
Yeah, we got I forgot about the glass of champagne.
I finally went to Nomad Lounge to have drinks in Nomad Lounge. I got the Annapurna Zing.
Oh, the one that makes me feel like I have lava in my chest?
The one that has way too many words.
That was awesome.
We went to Nomad before our...
Yes, we did, but I didn't get drinks there because we were running late because I had to do
We
my
did
hair.
before our Lion King thing.
Wait.
And
Can you say that again? Wait, time out. Can you say that again?
All right, the April 2017 trip, Tim, Adam, and I and my wife and Ethan had dinner at Tiffins. They had a drink at Nomad Lounge because we were running late because we missed the bus that was
that's
rolling
not
up.
what you said.
Because it took a little bit longer to do my hair. Okay, just save it at that, all right? Done. We're moving on. I've got it out there. We're moving on. But yes, the Annapurna thing was very good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
We had drinks at Nomad before our Lion King thing, and our server was fucking with Stephanie hard.
Nice. Tim, what about you? What restaurant was most memorable for you?
I don't know if it was that's a tough one because I was gonna say Tiffins too because it was literally our last full sheeter dinner besides Rose and Crown, which was the last one. But it was the 6 of us, and we had champagne, and it was just a good time.
Nice.
A lot of fun.
And the package was well worth it.
And we
definitely
tried to go back out to Nomad to see maybe that Mr. Allen was sitting out there, but he wasn't.
He was there 2 days ago.
I know. He was literally there the day before and then after.
Yes. He was traveling while we were there. He
He rode the Astro Orbiter.
He flew to New
He
York.
did.
He flew to New York for the opening of the Mickey.
He did ride the Astro Orbiter. Mikey, what about you?
By the criteria you've attached to this question, meaning dining experience that wasn't sheet up related, that only leaves me with 2 options. One being Ohana, which, I mean, I guess seeing Mickey Mouse lay out a toddler because the kid ran between 2 tables and Mickey couldn't see him or stop quick enough and the kid went down hard. Definitely memorable. But we had Satuli Canteen there in the Moara Valley.
Oh yes,
and
I did
that was good. I got the cheeseburger bao buns, and Stephanie got the noodle bowl. It's a lot of food for a quick service. I mean, you think it's really not. You look at these 2 little bitty cheeseburger pods, and you think it's like 2 dumplings with some spiced up meat. But God, it was. And you get like 3 pounds of veggie chips that you wouldn't know weren't kettle cooked Lay's. It was good. It was really good.
Those are McDonald's cheeseburgers.
I will second Mikey's.
It was good.
Now, funny,
and they got sweet tea there.
No, they're
Yes, they
delicious.
do.
I didn't say I didn't like McDonald's cheeseburgers. I just said that they were McDonald's cheeseburgers.
We went there.
Brahms cheeseburgers are better.
We went there for dinner one night, and I had the combination beef and chicken. It was really, really good. I was very impressed with that.
Oh, she got the shrimp noodles is what Stephanie got. But the guy sitting beside us got the fucking beef bowl,
it was
and
good.
I kept looking over at that going,
That's what I had.
God, well, I got the wrong damn thing. Look at his bowl. I'm looking at
it's
my
a lot of
pods.
food. It is a ton of food.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
good
it's
food.
Lisa got the cheeseburger pods. She didn't love them. Now, true story. My wife and her sister did not love this restaurant.
Really?
It made Andrea got a little bit sick of it. Like I don't think she felt well with it afterwards. I don't know why, but I liked her chicken with the sweet potato hash. That was really good. Lisa's cheeseburger pods were really tasty. They were delicious. My beef chicken combo was awesome, and I gotta say the Hawks Green Grog Ale was quite good.
Nope.
So none of you guys got the blue turd cheesecake?
We've had it before.
Nope.
I've had it before.
No, we
I've had
didn't
it
get the
before.
cheesecake.
I like it. It's not bad.
It's. I mean, it looks like it's going to taste super weird, but it actually just tastes fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
just a blue dyed fondant on top of.
Yeah.
Can we address Scott liking this gross beer?
well,
I haven't
mean,
tried it.
can
Do
we
you have to?
address you're drinking
I just won't.
Canadian Mist and chasing it with Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, beer's bad.
I haven't tried it, so I can't say anything.
It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a little bit hoppy, and then it's got some like peach and apricot floral notes to it. I really liked it a lot.
And then
It doesn't have to be green.
Yeah, that kind of bothers me too.
yeah, it's the green food coloring just for the sake of green food coloring. Like, would you have gotten it if it was?
That's like when they dyed Sam
beer
Adams
color.
green for St. Patrick's Day.
I got it because it was green, and I enjoyed it. Not because
It's-
it was green, but it was
It's
tasty.
too hoppy. It's a weird IPA. I don't care if I drink a beer because it's going to make my fucking turds be weird colors. Like, that's just not...
Isn't that crazy? Like you eat a cupcake with that crazy ass buttercream
Yes.
icing, and then you
Yes.
have like day glow shit.
Yeah, eat some fucking Superman ice cream. Yeah.
No, Scott, look at you. You haven't had a cupcake in years.
No, I haven't. I really enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Adam, what about you? What about your favorite dining?
Guess what? I'm gonna cheat.
Oh God, he's gonna. cheat
Oh,
here.
it's a flight.
After
a flight.
the bourbon tasting, we had our own little dinner downstairs in the villa.
See, I was gonna say that, but
And
Tim, you can go with the food at the bourbon tasting.
I didn't eat any of it.
That's a
I gave
damn
it all
shame
away.
because
Drunkest
that
man in the world
maple
was
bacon.
It's fucking bacon and salmon. I gave it all away.
to me, it was like almost the last night we were all together as a family, and that was fucking awesome to me. So I will,
Mom and Dad made spaghetti meatballs.
yeah, I will cherish that. Truly, most memorable. I will cherish that forever. So
Nice.
C-Maj does have delicious balls.
yes,
He hauled
They're the
those
right
tasty balls
firmness
all the
and-
way from Tennessee.
it was just an awesome time, man. Can't stress
And
that
they're like-
enough. So
Invite more people. The more, the merrier. And
Yeah.
they had plenty of food for everybody. That was
It was pretty much the entirety of the bourbon
Yeah.
tasting that showed up down
Yeah.
there, plus some.
and it was just an awesome experience. I've never had that kind of. Me personally, I've never had that kind of family experience like that, so kind of blew my mind a little bit. So that's what I'm taking
It's what
with
you
me.
expect. It's what you expect when you do a family reunion.
Yes.
But without all the bickering and fighting.
Exactly.
As we wrap up this show, we had a lot of fun talking about the food and drinks we had down in Disney. But I want to thank you guys for joining us this week on Three Sheets to Mouse. If you enjoyed the show, go over to iTunes, rate, review, subscribe. That lets us know how we're doing. The more subscribers we have, we know we're doing something good. If you rate us, review us, we'll know what to do in the future. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're over there at Three Sheets Podcast. If you're in the parks, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Twitter. Use the Three Sheets Nation at Three Sheets Nation tag. Use the hashtag at hashtag Three Sheets Nation. Make it a thing. It's a lot of fun. We'll like your photos. But if you really want to interact with us, head over to the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Three Sheets. That's where you can become part of Three Sheets Nation. Join it, answer the questions, post a lot so you can be the top poster of the week.
Oh god, I opened up a can of worms with that this week, didn't I?
Yes, you
Yep.
did. Yes,
That's
you
all. I told you it was your fault there, Pop.
I know.
But make sure the posts are Disney related,
Or-
drinking related,
yeah, or drink related, at
it's
least
all
something.
It's all good.
Multi-tool.
Don't make us stretch it. But come over there, hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. If you have friends that love Disney as much as you do, invite them to join Three Sheets Nation. It's going to be the best thing they ever did.
I just wanted to give out a shout out because a friend of mine that I met the other day, that I told him I would do it. So, honeysuckle, or it's Cathead vodka out of Mississippi. One of the reps was in town, and I got to try the honeysuckle flavored vodka. Super delicious.
Wow.
Check it
You
out.
are a super white girl.
Cathead
No,
flavored
that sounds
vodka, or
yummy.
Cathead
No,
brand
that's not
vodka.
white girl. That's just Southern
That's
girl.
Southern
Yeah,
girl.
That sounds
Cathead
really good.
Cathead vodka out of Mississippi, honeysuckle flavor, and it's still 40 proof. Fucking
God,
awesome.
you're gonna be the life of the party at the Sigma Chi fraternity at Clemson.
Listen,
Dartmouth.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll do another green tea shot if it's offered. So.
He was the life of the party at the Omega.
That's right.
The lambda.
Lambda, lambda.
Tri-lamb.
Tri-Lamb Bay Lake Tower.
Try sock in mouth.
Always the fucking life of the party. Just call me fucking Cheeseface, baby. Let's go.
Go over to Magical Meltdown, www.themagicalmeltdown.com. Check out our shop there. It's a lot of fun. We have so many good things there. Tremendous things. Huge things. Right, Mikey? Close remarks.
We have flasks.
There you go.
He sold one this week.
We sold it's a gift set, a flask gift set, which means you're not
the
just
whole
getting a
gift set?
flask. I believe it also has the funnel, and I think it's 2 flasks and a funnel. Or there may even be a jigger involved. I'm
It's
not
a
sure,
flask.
but
It's a flask, a shot glass, and a funnel.
there you go. And
a nice box,
it's in a
too.
wooden box, and it's all going to be engraved and lasered up. And I'm pretty sure it's got a guy. Well, no, I don't know if it was Uncle. No, it wasn't Uncle Walt.
Was it our? It's our faces.
It's our faces.
It's our
Faces on a
avatars.
flask.
And,
All right.
and Trenton's goatee.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a younger design, but at least Trenton's on it.
It was
pre-beard.
yeah.
It was
pretty,
pre-bearded
pre-beard.
PB.
That was before I lost my job and I lived behind a dumpster and shit. So.
So Tim, give me some closing remarks tonight.
I thought I did already.
No.
Yep, he did go
I
on.
did.
He did?
Go with it. It's 10 o'clock.
Yep.
My time.
Adam, give me some closing remarks.
He did. Trenton, what's up?
Trent, give me some closing remarks.
Awesome. Scott.
Awesome. Here we go.
I did.
From all of us here at Three Sheets to the Mouse, thank you for making our show part of your Disney life. Thank you for your time this time. And until next time, so long for just a while.
And thank you.
And that's how you do a fucking quickie, guys.
Quickie, it's a fucking hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, we don't do anything quick except